Hi, this is Nathan Tintle. In this Learning Goal video, we're going to talk about how to recognize which error you could have made when conducting a test of significance. We will use the heart transplant operations data to talk about this learning goal. Now, at St. George's Hospital, 8 of the last 10 people have died within 30 days of their heart transplant. We saw earlier that the p-value against the null hypothesis of 0.15 as the true long-run probability of death, which is the national average, the p-value is extremely small. We have very strong evidence that the death rate is larger than 15%. If we're going to draw a conclusion, the conclusion here is probably shut them down. That p-value is less than 0.05. Now, what mistake could we have made here? Well, we could have made a type 1 error. We could have made a type 1 error because we have rejected the null hypothesis when, in fact, the null hypothesis could be true. We could not have made a type 2 error here because our conclusion was reject the null hypothesis. Remind yourself of this table. Notice that what we decide based on the data is either going to be to reject the null hypothesis or not to reject the null hypothesis. Once we've made that decision, there's only one kind of error that we could have made. If we reject the null hypothesis, we might have made a type 1 error. We might have gotten it right. If we don't reject the null hypothesis, we might have made a type 2 error, or we might have gotten it right. So here's the last word of caution on this. Once you have made a decision, you can only have made one mistake or the other. You couldn't have made both.